Welcome back to the New Music Alliance Radio Hour. I'm Violet Hausthor, joined this week by Mark Sherry. And you just heard Pointing West by Christian Sands, and before that, Some Night Music by Jeff Fuller. Sort of a nice little jazz block there.
Yeah, both tunes are sort of piano heavy and great piano on both of them. Let's start out talking about the Jeff Fuller tune, Some Night Music.
Absolutely. Jeff Fuller's out of New Haven, Connecticut. They're actually both New Haven jazz musicians. Very, very talented. Jeff Fuller, in particular, is an upright bassist. That's his main thing. He's also a composer and educator. He's toured worldwide with all sorts of acts. He's played with jazz legends like Dizzy Gillespie and Jerry Mulligan. And he's been playing many styles of jazz and Latin music for most of his career. And you can definitely hear some of the Latin music influences I hear in his jazz playing. Like there's that little hint in there.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's really good. He's a really talented player. And you mentioned the piano. That's Darren Litzy on piano, who's also truly incredible.
And this is a brand new release this year, right?
Relatively new, yeah. This just came out off the album Keep Hope Alive, which came out in April. Semi-recent release and a really good one as well.
Well, you can tell he's got the chops to have played with people like Dizzy Gillespie and Jerry Mulligan when you listen to this tune. So, yeah. And both of these tunes, you can tell the composers in both of them, Jeff and Christian Sands on the next tune, they are both so good. You know, Christian Sands is a pianist, and boy, what a great pianist.
Absolutely. And it makes sense. He was mentored as a teenager by the legendary pianist Billy Taylor. He's also spent a lot of time playing in Christian McBride in a few groups that he was in. But now he's started to emerge as a young composer and solo artist in his own right. And he actually got a Grammy nomination for Best Instrumental Composition for his track Be Water 2. This one is one of his older tracks from the album Reach, which came out in, I believe, 2017. It's such a beautiful track that I couldn't help but play it. Pointing West, like, wow, the writing here is beautiful. The changes on this one are really quite something. Everyone's playing out of their mind. The piano work is complicated and rich, and there's a clear sense of like harmonic complexity and harmonic flair.
Well, there's clearly some serious talent in New Haven for jazz musicians. That's for sure.
There's talent all over this area. Yeah, especially in New Haven with artists like that.
Yeah, really. Obviously all over the region, but obviously we could probably put together an incredible show just with New Haven jazz musicians.
Don't you tempt me, Mark. I might do it.
So what do we got coming up for our next block?
I don't even know how to categorize this one. I guess sort of psychedelic-esque. I don't know. These are just a couple of tracks that I thought fit really well together. Let's start things off with At Least for Today by Ben Harris.